Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Make the difference, be the difference. I'm Carol Witt, and I'm the founder and the director for YEA, where we teach a thriving mindset. And we're known for making things happen, making your ideas happen. Okay, so today, guys, I have the pleasure of interviewing Sondra Carpenter. And I asked my guest to share a quote that, resonates with them, that they love. And she asked me to share this one. This quote is by Oprah Winfrey, and it's create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life because you become what you believe, by Oprah Winfrey. I love that quote. Okay, so Sondra, I have a question for you. You're doing something very special. When I got to know you, I found out you have a best kept secret because I don't think all people know about this. And I understand you are making a difference for many homeowners out there. You offer a podcast with this valuable information. And by the way, guys, that information will be in the description when the interview is available. So please tell us more. Tell us more. What are you up to? What do you do? So Sondra, please tell us more.
Okay. Uh, Hi. Thank you so much, Carol, for this time with your audience. My name is Sondra Carpenter, and I am a property inspection consultant with a firm called Metro Public Adjustment. And I'm in the process of training to become a licensed public adjuster. Now, being a public adjuster, what does that mean? Because to be honest with you, I didn't know completely until I started training what that meant. It's a term some people have never heard of before, and or they heard it, but they didn't know what it really meant. Really, what we are is advocates for property owners. And what people a lot of times don't understand, when they have damages to their property, they call their insurance company. The insurance company sends an adjuster out. But what they don't understand a lot of times is they are looking out for the best interests of the insurance company, not of the property owner or policyholder. And that sometimes is not what, a lot of folks understand. They're going to try to deny your claim if at all possible, or they pay out very little money, um, for the damages. And a lot of times it's not even enough to cover what needs to be done. So what we do, we step in and we are advocates. We'll do the property inspection, but we'll also negotiate with the insurance company to get the best compensation for you.
That's awesome. Really, really awesome. So what kinds of things have you been able to save people inside of just a couple stories that you've been able to actually really save them money and save them some real headaches around getting their claims accepted?
Well, to be honest, I'm still in training and I just started this not too long ago. But with my first client that I did have, we were able to get her over $5,000 to help her with her bathroom. She had some water overflow in the bathroom, and it was damaged to the floor and to her vanity as a result of that. But the nice thing about it is she didn't have to deal with, you know, the hassle of trying to get the insurance company to pay her and all of that. That's something we handled. Also, something we do as well for clients is we help them with a policy review because a lot of times people don't even know what they're covered for.
Wow.
So we can review that for you and give you tips on what you might need to take back to your insurance agent and say, hey, maybe I need to update this or change this so that when something happens, you're able to know that you're covered. And then you have a public adjuster handle that for you to get the most compensation.
Okay.
And one of the cases that is one of my favorites to share is a show. I'm in Philadelphia, but Metro handles clients all over the country.
Wow.
So, you know, I don't care what, if you're in the United States. I even found out we cover the USVI. So it's like, wow, maybe I should just maybe make a trip over there, just give out some flyers or something, just a business trip, something
Mhm.
like that. But the story goes that, and this is an actual case in a church in Philadelphia. They had some wind damage and some other damage to the church property. So they called their insurance company and they wanted to file a claim. The thing about it is the claim was denied for the church.
Mhm.
When the claim's denied, you get nothing. Metro came in, reopened the claim. They got them. Just guess how much money they got them. Just take a
Oh.
wild guess.
Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Maybe $10,000.
Over 180,000.
Whoa.
Over $180,000. You get a second opinion and it doesn't cost you a dime.
Wow. Wow.
So it's worth it to have a public adjuster check it out because we don't charge anything up front. So there's no charges. We get paid after the insurance settlement comes in.
Wow.
So it's no upfront cost for you to use our services at all.
Oh, wonderful. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you have valuable information. And I understand you do a podcast that really gives a lot of valuable information to homeowners and to commercial property owners also. So we will make sure that her podcast link is in this video when we upload it into YouTube. Also, Sondra, one last question. So, what is it that you would like everyone to know that you haven't yet shared with us? What is something that you really want everyone to know? If there were a million people listening to you right now, what would you share with them right now that you'd want them to know?
Well, I want them to know that, for one thing, my podcast, you will definitely want to check that out. And I want to share that link definitely because the podcast, they're not commercials or scripted or anything like that. They're conversations with myself and my co-host, Stan Mason, who's my trainer. Stan's been in the business for over 20 years.
Mm.
So we just share different topics that we cover, and it gives credibility to the podcast because this is a person who's been doing this for over 20 years, and there's no questions I can't ask him that he can't answer. So you're listening from a person who's a seasoned veteran in this, and he loves it. He's not paid to do this. He's helping me out. And to be honest with you, I learn something every time I do these because and I say that a lot of times throughout the podcast. While Stan, I'm learning stuff as we
Mm,
do these podcasts.
yeah.
So, and you understand the insurance company is not looking out for you. They're not in your corner to help you out. They're going to try to, you know, give you as little money as they possibly can.
Wow.
It's no cost to get a second opinion, even if you got the check. Because some people say, well, I got the check, I already cashed in and spent the money. And they figure, and I just want people to know that you have another option, because a lot of times when you get denied or you got the check and you already spent it, you figure it's over and it's nothing I can do about it. I'm not happy about the situation, but I can't do anything about it. And they need to know they have another option. You do have an advocate.
Mm,
So that's really what I want people to know. I want them to listen to the podcast because these are topics that, like you said, you listened to one about the mold. A lot of times mold can be covered, but maybe not. But he actually talks about the situation and, the circumstances. So we are talking about topics,
mm,
the settlement double check, meaning that if you got a check, we can, check it for you and see if we can get you more money or not. Understand there's no cost for these services. We'll
oh,
send our field adjuster out to do the inspection. No charge for any of these services, but these are important services. Your asset, your biggest asset is your property.
yes. I love
You've
that.
got to
Totally love.
look out for it. We can help you look out for it.
Yeah. And you are passionate about making a difference for homeowners. So thank you for joining us today and sharing this valuable information. And everybody, please go and check out her podcast. Please reach out to her. We will put her links in so you can connect with her. If you have questions about your homeowners claims, you know, you're not crying tears of joy when you get those checks, call Sondra and see if there's something that can be done about it. Okay. Sondra, it was a pleasure having you on today. I want to thank everybody for joining us today and meeting more golden hearts that make a difference out there for many people. I want to thank you. Please subscribe, like, and hit that notifications bell, because I do interviews consistently for more and more people that are making a difference out there. And we will be back to share more, another new interview and another new golden heart very soon. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Sondra, and bye for now.